No, this is the Constitutions of Freemasonry. This is one of the first books that was published in the New World, up in Philadelphia.
What's up, baby?
This is regalia from the Blue Lodge and other appendant bodies, just kind of Masonic jewelry.
Is it too much to ask if you could verify if the one in Alexandria is open tomorrow?
I know for a fact that it's open tomorrow.
Good.
Almas.
Almas?
Arabic or Turkish, I think.
Hey, this actually looks like mine. It seriously does. The original Dudley watch.
Yeah. They go for thousands of dollars now, so if you ever find one of those...
Well, you know what? I'm not gonna tell you. I got it in Hong Kong, and when I bought it, I think I paid like $8 American for it. And the owner of the shop lost it, like literally lost it, and chewed he chewed her out so bad. Of course, I don't speak Cantonese, but he chewed her. You know when somebody's telling somebody off, and I felt so bad. I wanted to go back and give him some more money. I mean, my boy was like, "Nah, it's done. Let's go."
Definitely gonna take some stuff from the
So
souvenir shop.
So cool, this room, huh?
To the collection.
Just come here
This was
and
purchased
check it out.
from the Vatican for $10,000. And it was donated here. And this is all about the trials of the Knights Templar. Back in 1309, Philip the Fair, the corrupt king of France, and the Pope decided that the Knights Templars were becoming so powerful from all the money that they made from taking people to the Promised Land and being their escorts. And they made so much money from doing that they started writing loans, and they were almost the unofficial first bank of Europe.
Right.
Who was making the money from
The Templars.
The Knights Templars.
And they were supposedly protecting
Yeah.
roads to the Holy Land from the bandits and the thieves.
That's how they made all their money.
That's how they made it.
So the King of France saw all this power that they were getting, and of course, like all kings, you always want more power. So he basically charged them all with being heretics and tortured a few of them into admitting that they were. So that was enough evidence for them to basically start rounding them up, and they did so on Friday the 13th.
Right.
That's where the legend comes from. They basically got a hold of Jacques de Molay, who was the last leader of the Knights Templars, and tortured him to death. But the whole time, de Molay refused to plead guilty to any of the charges. Although there is a legend of gold that surrounds this. Word spread quick enough that all this was happening that they moved their gold, and they're not exactly sure where the lost Templar treasure is. They don't know if it's the 40% of gold that backs the Swiss franc, or if it's been moved here to America. It's just kind of been lost.
Where's the? I see you got Florida. Oh, there's
Yeah.
Georgia.
That was the day that they started rounding them all up, and that's where the bad stuff comes from on that day. This is an artist rendering of the Temple of Mausoleus at Halicarnassus, Turkey, and this was the inspiration for the building that Pope was heavily influenced by. The cases behind you are just various pictures of the old house of the temple and the construction of this place. And you can look at certain pictures later in this case, but you see nothing has changed from its building in 1920s to today. It's still identical. And if you guys get a chance, this is what the George Washington Masonic National Memorial looks like.
Right.
It's the highest point in Alexandria.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a quick trip from here.
Yeah. But I would suggest you take the blue line down there. The yellow line takes a little bit longer because it goes through the Pentagon and Crystal City.
Take the blue line. Is that a train or a bus?
Blue line Metro.
Is that a train or a bus?
Train.
The train.
Thank you.
Well, knowledge is revered more than money in this society.
You know what's funny? I've got I'm getting ready to shoot a video, and it looks like these guys are robbing the bank, but they're really robbing the library. When it walks in, because you can't tell, and the money